that maybe slight panic when you get handed a huge pile of reading material, loads of links, and you just need to get smart on it, fast.
Mm-hmm. For a big meeting or maybe starting a new project.
Exactly. And you need the key stuff, the absolute essentials, but without, drowning in all the detail.
You want the shortcut, the efficient path to being properly informed.
Yes. So if that sounds familiar, you're definitely in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Today, in this deep dive, we're taking your source material, the stuff you need to understand, and we're basically pulling out the most important bits, just for you.
Our mission really is to give you those quick, useful insights.
And today we're focusing on a really, really crucial tool in product development,
Yeah.
the product roadmap.
The roadmap, essential stuff.
So let's just, cut through the noise.
Yeah.
What is a product roadmap? Our source material put it really nicely, calls it a strategic document.
Right. It lays out the vision, the direction, priorities, progress, all of it over time.
Think of it like the product's North Star. That's a great analogy from the source.
Yeah, it guides the whole journey, not just the end point.
And it's meant to be that shared source of truth, right? To get everyone on the same page about where the product's going.
And maybe even more importantly, why it's going there.
Yeah.
And what's really insightful in the material we looked at is how it frames the key questions. The questions a good roadmap answers.
Like what?
Well, what are we actually building? Why this and not something else? When, roughly, might people see it?
Okay.
And, crucially, how does this thing we're building support the bigger business goals and the user's needs?
Right. If you can answer those clearly.
Then you're not just building features, you're like building with real purpose.
That's a really powerful point. And it shows why getting a handle on this tool can just massively cut down on chaos.
Bring predictability.
Yeah. Even when things inevitably change, when priorities shift around.
Because it's not just a fixed schedule, is it? It's dynamic. A living thing.
Right. It helps set strategy, get different teams like engineering, design, marketing, sales all pulling together.
Aligning those diverse teams, yeah. And managing stakeholder expectations, that's huge.
Super important.
And thinking bigger picture, a solid roadmap really helps with those tough trade-off decisions.
Yeah. What to do, what not to do.
Exactly. It makes progress clear, helps communicate changes, and honestly, it's vital if you need funding or exec buy-in.
It's the story.
It is the story of your product.
Yeah.
Laid out for everyone.
Okay, so we know what it is, why it's important, what actually goes into one. What are the components? The source material breaks it down. It starts with the product vision, right?
That big long-term mission, the change you want to make in the world.
Keeps the team grounded, gives that why.
And then, flowing from the vision, you get your goals and objectives.
These are the measurable things, like increase retention by X%.
Exactly. Specific targets. And often, they should link up to the company's main KPIs or OKRs.
That makes sense. Connects it to the business.
Underneath those goals, you then have initiatives or themes.
So higher level efforts, like improve onboarding or expand to new markets.
Precisely, the big rocks you're trying to move.
And then you get down to the features or epics, the specifics.
Right, the actual functionality. Could be small, like add a new filter.
Or bigger, like revamp the whole onboarding flow.
Yeah, that'd be more like an epic. And then there's the timeline.
This can vary a bit, can't it?
Oh, yeah. Could be fixed quarters, Q1, Q2.
Or more agile, like now, next, later. I like that one.
Me too. It's great for dealing with uncertainty. The key thing, according to the source, is avoid locking in rigid dates unless you're really, really sure.
Because overpromising?
Kills trust. Big time.
Okay, what else?
You absolutely need status and progress tracking. Clear signs of what's being planned, what's in progress, what's shipped, maybe what's on hold.
Visibility.
And dependencies and risks. What external things could block you? What internal trade-offs are you making?
The source had a good insight here, didn't it? It's not just listing dependencies.
Right. It's the roadmap forces you to think ahead, about resilience, about those external factors.
Turns roadblocks into strategy.
Exactly. It shifts you from just reacting to problems to proactively thinking about risk mitigation.
That's a subtle but important shift. Now, the sources also mentioned different types or flavors of roadmaps.
Several kinds.
There was the feature-based roadmap, focuses on the specific features.
Yeah, can be good for internal tech teams, very deliverable focused.
But then there's the outcome-based roadmap.
And this one shifts focus really to the why, the goals, the impact you want.
Often better for product-led companies, the source suggested.
Definitely. And that now next later roadmap we mentioned.
Yeah.
The insight there isn't just that it's simple, it's how it changes the mindset.
How so?
It forces everyone to think about direction over rigid deadlines. It builds agility, trust.
Things that old school Gantt charts can sometimes stifle.
Exactly. It's a strategic way to handle uncertainty, not just a different format.
Interesting. And there were others too.
Sure, portfolio roadmaps seeing multiple products at once,
Yeah.
and platform or technical roadmaps focusing on the back end, the infrastructure.
Okay. That's a great overview of the types. So knowing what it is, what goes in it, the different flavors, that's all well and good. But the tricky part, often where teams get stuck, is actually building the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So what did the source say about the practical steps? Actually, have you seen teams try to build stuff without a roadmap? What happens?
Oh, absolutely. It's chaotic, like you said earlier, like trying to steer a ship with no compass.
It's just drifting.
Pretty much. You're moving, maybe, but probably not where you intended. The source really stresses starting with discovery.
And this isn't just casual chats?
No, it's proper research. Deep dives into user needs, gathering feedback, digging into data, looking at competitors, really finding those pain points and opportunities.
Yes, so you do the discovery. Then what?
Then you define your strategy and vision. Based on that discovery, clarify where you're heading and why.
Makes sense.
And then this is critical aligned stakeholders.
Get everyone on board early. Leadership, engineering, design, marketing.
Yes, early. Skipping this, common mistake, big pitfall, can totally derail things later.
Right, so alignment first.
Once you have that, then you can prioritize features or initiatives.
Using those frameworks, like RICE or Moscow.
Yeah, structured methods like RICE, reach, impact, confidence, effort. Moscow, must have, should have, could have, won't have, opportunity scoring. They help you make objective calls based on your strategy, what really matters most.
Takes the guesswork out, or some of it anyway.
Helps too, yeah. Then you choose the right format. Visual tools, Gantt charts maybe, agile boards, whatever fits.
And set clear time frames, but remembering that flexibility thing.
Always remembering flexibility, unless you have very high confidence.
Got it. What's next?
Then you publish and share it. Make it visible. Present it clearly.
Don't just build it and leave it in a drawer.
Definitely not. And crucially, review and revise it regularly. Every sprint, every month, every quarter, whatever makes sense.
Because it's a living document.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It has to evolve as the product and the market evolve.
Okay, so that's the process. The source also had some key tips for making roadmaps, really work.
Some good takeaways there.
Like being transparent.
Yeah.
Explaining the why behind what's on it and maybe what's not on it.
Super important for trust. And staying user-centered, always focusing back on solving real customer problems.
Relentlessly, I think the source said. And that point about avoiding overpromising on dates.
Yes. Don't tie features to exact dates unless you are absolutely rock-solid confident.
Makes sense.
Another big one. Make it a living document. We said it before, but it's worth repeating. Products change. Markets change.
The roadmap has to keep up.
It has to. And always customize it for your audience.
Ah, right. Executives want outcomes.
Engineers need scope details.
Sales teams need visibility for their pitches.
Exactly. Are you speaking their language? That's a key question the source implicitly raises. Are you tailoring the message?
That's a really crucial point, easy to miss. Okay, and finally, pitfalls. Common mistakes to avoid.
Yeah, the source listed a few traps. One is putting too much detail in too early.
Leads to being too rigid.
Yeah, locks you in when you still need flexibility. Another is treating it like a promise carved in stone.
Instead of a flexible plan.
Right. Skipping that stakeholder buy-in we talked about,
Yeah.
huge no-no.
Causes problems downstream.
Definitely. And neglecting to show the impact, the metrics. You've got to demonstrate the value.
Prove it's working.
And maybe the most insidious one, not revisiting or updating it.
Let it get stale.
Exactly. A stale roadmap is honestly worse than no roadmap. It can actively mislead people, send them down the wrong path, demotivating too.
Wow, okay. So, pulling this all together, this deep dive really shows how a well-made roadmap gives you that clarity.
Clarity.
But without boxing you into promises you can't keep.
Creates focus. Tells that compelling story about where the product's going.
And helps teams just build with more confidence.
Precisely. Doesn't matter if you're a startup, scaling up, big enterprise, the source material is clear, a good roadmap is always directional. Adaptable.
And outcome-driven.
Yeah.
It's about navigating the journey, not just drawing a fixed map at the start.
So here's something for you, the listener, to maybe think about after this, a final thought. Consider how this whole discipline of road mapping Mm. Beyond just products, how could you apply it to your own life?
Hmm, interesting.
Could you create your own personal roadmap with a vision for your future, clear goals, maybe some key initiatives to get you there, flexible timelines?
Applying that structure to personal projects, career moves, even learning goals.
Yeah. Could doing that bring the same kind of clarity, alignment, predictability to your own ambitions?
And what does thinking about that, about having such a roadmap, imply about the story you're telling yourself about your own future?
Right. And how intentionally are you actually writing that story? Something to mull over.
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share it, with others who might benefit too. To learn more about product management and digital marketing, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.